Have you recently started playing Minecraft, but find yourself more confused than grandma picking out a computer? Do you ever feel like a nun at a nightclub when you play with your friends? Or are you just the type of person that makes new worlds all the time because all of your creations are disappointments? Well, don't feel too bad because Minecraft has always been what I like to call complicatedly simple. Looking at the Minecraft 1.20 update alone, it has introduced more items into this game than I can even count on one finger. And for that reason alone, that is why in this video today, we are going to be going over how to survive Minecraft 1.20. So, judging by the fact you clicked on this video today, I'm gonna assume that you think that you have what it takes to play the craft. Now, don't get me wrong, because confidence is a great thing. However, the first thing we're gonna need to do is shut that down quicker than EDP 445. And that's because Minecraft at its core is a fun and creative sandbox, so that means that without the solid fundamentals, you will easily become more overwhelmed than that time that your promposal got rejected. So the first thing that you're gonna wanna do when you load into your Minecraft world is get some wood. Now, for this, you're gonna have to find something called a tree. Now, once you have successfully located a tree, you are simply gonna have to beat the wood with your hand until it falls off. Once you're done with that, make sure that you pick up any missed drops when you are done. So now that you have acquired some logs, you're gonna be making what we like to call a crafting table. Now, to do this, all that you're gonna need to do is take your log and place it inside of the Windows logo conveniently placed in your inventory. Once you do that, simply select the planks and then place 4 of the planks back into the Windows logo, and then you have successfully created a tic-tac-toe board. Now, the only thing more important to me than your mom's OnlyFans account has got to be this crafting table right here. The unfortunate side of that is that every 17 and 38 Minecraft players suffer from something called CPTDCTS, and that basically means can't pick up the damn crafting table syndrome. When you place down the crafting table, the first thing that you're gonna notice is that you have a much larger crafting grid than the one inside of your inventory, allowing you to craft anything that you would want to build. And that is why today, the first thing that I'm gonna show you how to build is a dad. The first thing that you're going to be making today is a wooden pickaxe as seen here. Next, go ahead and grab 3 cobblestone. Once acquired, you are then going to craft a stone pickaxe. Now, go back and get 14 more cobblestone. Once you get 14 cobblestone, the next thing you're going to want to do is go back into your crafting table and make a shape from cobblestone that's equal to the number of hoes you have. After that, you should be able to grab yourself a furnace. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and make a stone sword, shovel, and axe. And if you would like to know how to create all of the tools, simply use the search bar in the inventory. When you are finished crafting, make sure to pick up your crafting table and don't leave it behind. The next thing that we're going to be doing today is getting food. Now, Minecraft is a game of mini cubes, so the rules naturally are pretty simple. It's eat or be eaten. Now, the best way to get early game food in Minecraft is to kill some fish. So if you find a river, just hop in there like it's a college frat party. Now, if you're unable to find a river, then you're gonna wanna go ahead and go for cows, chicken, and sheep. Now, the main objective of this section is to get as much food as you can, as well as get 3 wool of the same color so that you can build a bed. When you find yourself with enough food and enough wool to make a bed, the next thing that we will be doing is getting fuel for your furnace. Now, there are a couple of different methods to fueling a furnace. However, one of the most efficient methods is for you to grab your mixtape. Now, what you're going to do is simply play your mixtape while mining for coal on the surface level to make sure that you scare off all the mobs, keeping you completely safe from harm to return to your base with plenty of coal when done. If you can't find any coal, simply put a wood log in the top of a furnace, and you can simply heat it up by putting wooden planks in the bottom of the furnace as your fuel for now, and you will end up making charcoal. Now, before you actually continue to fuel your furnace, you're gonna want to go ahead and think about crafting a campfire. So you can craft this with coal, sticks, and logs, and once you craft it, go ahead and place it nearby. Now, this campfire will not only keep you safe from the creepy critters inside of the darkness, however, you can also use it to warm up your meat. Now, all that you have to do is simply whip out your meat and place it onto the log. And if you decide to bring any friends over, that's perfectly fine, because there's actually room for 4. Now, once you have maxed out the campfire, then you can go ahead and place the remainder of your food into your furnace. However, if you would like to cook your food 2 times faster, you can make a smoker from a furnace in 4 logs. Now, the only downside to this is that you can only cook food in the smoker, so you will have to decide if you want compatibility or performance. Alright, so now the last thing that you will need to do on your first day of Minecraft is make some shelter. Now, notice that I use the term shelter. I say this because you have a few different options. So the first option is is the most affordable, and that's going to be a hole in the ground. However, if you want to live a more lavish lifestyle, then you can go ahead and go with the second thing on the list, which is going to be a dirt hut. Now, the third one on the list is going to be just camping out on the top of a tree, and if that's not enough for you, you can go ahead and go with number 4, which is whatever the heck this thing is. Now, number 5 is a extremely risky, however profitable method, and that's because you're going to be stealing someone's house. Now, the 6th one on the list is going to be a cave house. However, number 7 is going to be a house in the cave. Now, number 8 is the one that Minecraft professionals usually prefer the most, and that's going to be mining through the entire night. However, if you end up finding that none of these methods work for you, you can always fall back to number 9, which is your mom's basement. Now, this is basically the process where you take your time and energy in mining out a slice inside of the mountain, and you're basically doing this so that you can sleep at night. So the size I'm going to recommend that you make this cave is 5 by 5 by 3, that being 5 wide by 5 long by 3 blocks tall, and that should really give you just enough space for Bible study with the boys. So in doing this, you will also be able to collect about a stack of cobblestone, which you can actually put into the furnace and make smooth stone, which can be used to craft a lot of different items such as the redstone comparator. So once you have cleared yourself out an adequately sized domicile, you can place your crafting table, furnace, your smoker, and then you're also going to want to place a double chest, and you can craft an individual chest the same way that you would craft a furnace. However, you're going to want to craft 2 and then place them side by side. And then when you're done with that, you can just go ahead and place your bed down if you haven't already and sleep alone like usual. Alright, so now that you have a home base, the last thing that we're going to be doing today is going mining. Now, I like doing this early in the morning so that I can avoid all the creepy creatures in the dark. What you're going to be doing is going and getting a total of 52 iron. Now, you will need 24 iron for armor, 9 iron for tools, 1 for a shield, 5 for a blast furnace, 1 for a stone cutter, 3 for a bucket, 2 for shears, 5 for a hopper, and if you really want to, you can grab 2 extra for an iron hoe. Now, also be careful not to mine any other ore than iron, lapis, or copper with your stone pickaxe, or else you will receive nothing. Now, while iron is very abundant near the surface, it spawns most commonly around Y16, but the complete spawning radius of iron goes from -32 all the way up to 256. Now, when you are inside of the caves, you will likely run into zombies, skeletons, creepers, and spiders. So a quick rundown that you can remember for each mob. Zombies are strictly trying to catch these hands, while skeletons are like your ex because they hurt you from a distance. Creepers will blow you when you least expect it, and spiders will drop on you harder than your student loans. While in the caves, watch out specifically for spiders, as these will drop string, which you can use to craft a bow and fishing rod later in the game. Now, once you attain 54 iron, go ahead and go back to your base. Now, this trip was all about getting gear and preparing to go deeper next time. Now, what you're going to want to do is craft a blast furnace, which will actually smelt your ore 2 times faster. So just smelt 5 iron and 3 stone in a regular furnace, then craft a blast furnace. Now, once completed, go ahead and place the rest of the iron or any ore that you attain inside of the furnace, and then place all miscellaneous items into your chest.